Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most practical and timeless philosophies out there, Stoicism. If you've ever wondered how to stay calm in a chaotic world, make better decisions, or live a life of purpose, Stoicism might just be your answer. In this video, we'll explore where Stoicism came from, its core ideas, and how you can apply it to your life today. So, grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's travel back to ancient Greece to uncover the origins of this incredible philosophy. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives like this. To understand Stoicism, we need to set the stage. It's the 4th century BCE, and the world is a messy place. Alexander the Great has just died, leaving his massive empire fragmented. Greece is a patchwork of city-states, and political instability is the norm. People are searching for meaning in a world that feels unpredictable. Enter Zeno of Citium, the guy who kicks off Stoicism. Zeno wasn't born in Athens. He was from Citium, in modern-day Cyprus. He was a merchant, sailing the Mediterranean, until one day his ship wrecked and he lost everything. Talk about a bad day. Stranded in Athens, Zeno stumbled into a bookstore and discovered the teachings of Socrates. He was hooked. He started studying under philosophers like Crates, a cynic, and Stilpo, a Megarian thinker. Around 301 BCE, Zeno began teaching his own ideas in a public colonnade called the Stoa Poikile, literally, the painted porch. That's where Stoicism gets its name. Unlike stuffy academic philosophy, Zeno taught in public, speaking to everyday people, merchants, soldiers, anyone who'd listen. His philosophy wasn't about abstract theories. It was about how to live well, no matter what life throws at you. The early Stoics. Zeno laid the foundation, but Stoicism really took shape thanks to his successors. After Zeno, we have Cleanthes, a former boxer-turned-philosopher who brought a gritty, practical vibe to Stoicism. He was known for working manual jobs to support himself, showing that philosophy wasn't just for the elite. Then came Chrysippus, the brainiac of the bunch. He wrote hundreds of works. Sadly, most are lost, and turned Stoicism into a structured system with 3 main pillars: logic, physics, and ethics. Logic was about clear thinking, how to reason well and avoid being swayed by emotions or bad arguments. Physics, in Stoic terms, wasn't just about science. It was about understanding the universe as a rational, interconnected whole, governed by nature. Ethics, the heart of Stoicism, was about how to live a virtuous life. Together, these ideas formed a practical guide for navigating life's ups and downs. Core principles of Stoicism. So, what exactly is Stoicism? At its core, it's a philosophy about living in harmony with nature and reason to achieve a good life, what the Greeks called eudaimonia, or flourishing. Let's break down the key principles that make Stoicism so powerful. 1. Virtue is the only good. The Stoics believed that the only true good is virtue, things like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Money, fame, health, nice to have but not essential. Vice, like greed, cowardice, or dishonesty, is the only true evil. This idea is liberating because it means your happiness doesn't depend on external stuff. You can be content even if life doesn't go your way, as long as you act with integrity. 2. Focus on what you can control. Here's a game changer. The Stoics taught that you should only worry about what's in your control: your thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Everything else, other people's opinions, the weather, bad luck, is outside your control, so don't stress about it. Epictetus, a later Stoic, put it best: You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. 3. Accept fate with amor fati. The Stoics had this concept called amor fati, or love of fate. It's about embracing whatever happens, good or bad, as part of the universe's plan. Instead of complaining, you say, "This is what is. How can I make the best of it?" It's not passive resignation. It's active acceptance. Practice negative visualization. This one sounds grim, but it's super practical. The Stoics used a technique called premeditatio malorum, or imagining worst-case scenarios. The idea isn't to dwell on doom and gloom, but to prepare yourself mentally so you're not blindsided by life's challenges. It's like emotional insurance. 5. Cultivate emotional resilience. Stoics aren't emotionless robots, despite the stereotype. They aim to master their emotions through reason. If you are angry or anxious, they'd say, pause, reflect, and ask, is this reaction helping me live virtuously? This practice helps you stay calm under pressure. These principles made Stoicism a hit because they're not just ideas, they're tools. Whether you were a merchant in Athens or a soldier in a war-torn world, Stoicism gave you a way to stay grounded. Stoicism in Rome. Fast forward a few centuries, and Stoicism makes its way to Rome, where it becomes huge. The Romans loved its practical approach, and 3 figures stand out: Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Seneca was a wealthy advisor to Emperor Nero. Talk about a high-stress job. He wrote essays and letters that are like Stoic self-help books, full of advice on managing anger, grief, and ambition. Epictetus, a former slave, taught that freedom comes from within, not from external circumstances. His discourses are like a no-nonsense pep talk for life. Then there's Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor. He ruled Rome at its peak, but faced constant challenges: war, plague, betrayal. He wrote his meditations as personal reflections, reminding himself to stay humble and virtuous. It's incredible to think this powerful man was journaling Stoic principles to keep himself grounded. What's amazing is how Stoicism appealed to everyone, from slaves like Epictetus to emperors like Marcus. It was a philosophy for real life, not just the ivory tower. Stoicism today. So why does Stoicism still matter in 2025? Because life is still chaotic. Whether it's work stress, social media overload, or global uncertainty, Stoicism offers timeless tools. Modern thinkers like Ryan Holiday and Tim Ferriss have brought Stoicism back into the spotlight, showing how it applies to everything from productivity to mental health. For example, practicing gratitude for what you have, straight out of Stoic teachings, can shift your mindset. Journaling, like Marcus Aurelius did, helps you process emotions and focus on what matters. Even cognitive behavioral therapy, a popular psychological tool, draws heavily from Stoic ideas about reframing negative thoughts. Try this. Next time you're stressed, ask yourself, is this in my control? If it's not, let it go. If it is, take action with courage and wisdom. That's Stoicism in action. Conclusion and call to action. Stoicism started on a painted porch in Athens over 2,000 years ago, but its wisdom is as relevant as ever. It's not about suppressing emotions or being stoic in the modern sense. It's about living with purpose, resilience, and clarity. Whether you're facing a tough day or just want to live better, Stoicism has something for you. If you want to dive deeper, check out Marcus Aurelius's Meditations or Seneca's Letters from a Stoic. They're surprisingly readable and packed with insights. What's your favorite Stoic idea? Or how do you plan to apply Stoicism in your life? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button for more videos on philosophy, history, and self-improvement. Thanks for watching the empowering audiobooks. I'll see you in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe.